The postgraduates of Diponegoro University carry out international education for the development of science and technology.
Visi Sekolah Pascasarjana tahun 2020-2024 adalah menjadi sekolah pascasarjana bertaraf internasional yang unggul dan terkemuka dengan mengintegrasikan bidang keilmuan multidisiplin. Misi Sekolah Pascasarjana 1. Meningkatkan kualitas dan kuantitas pendidikan pascasarjana multidisiplin sehingga menghasilkan lulusan yang mempunyai keunggulan kompetitif komparatif secara internasional dan berkontribusi pada pengembangan ilmu pengetahuan, teknologi, dan seni. 2. Meningkatkan kualitas dan kuantitas penelitian dan publikasi sebagai upaya pengembangan ilmu, teknologi, dan seni dengan mengedepankan budaya dan sumber daya lokal dengan pendekatan multi, intra, dan interdisiplin. Ketiga, meningkatkan kualitas dan kuantitas pengabdian kepada masyarakat sebagai upaya penerapan dan pengembangan ilmu pengetahuan, teknologi, dan seni melalui pendekatan multi, intra, dan interdisiplin.
Graduates of Diponegoro University facilitate students from multidisciplines to develop their capabilities and capacities as academic or professional.
Sebagai bentuk respon terhadap perubahan zaman serta perkembangan ilmu pengetahuan yang begitu cepat, maka Sekolah Pascasarjana Universitas Diponegoro hadir untuk meningkatkan kualitas sumber daya manusia yang unggul dan kompetitif baik di skala nasional maupun global. Tuntutan dunia usaha serta industri memberikan persoalan-persoalan yang kompleks dan hanya dapat diselesaikan dengan penguatan pola pembelajaran multi dan interdisiplin keilmuan. Bentuk respon terhadap perubahan perkembangan zaman, maka Sekolah Pascasarjana melakukan reorientasi kurikulum dan pembelajaran di tiap prodinya. Kurikulum dikembangkan untuk lebih fleksibel melalui dua jalur pembelajaran, yaitu program by course dan by research. Saat ini, kami mengelola program studi multidisiplin diantaranya program magister dan doktor ilmu lingkungan, program magister doktor sistem informasi, program magister epidemiologi, dan program magister energi.
Bagian sumber daya dan inovasi di Sekolah Pascasarjana bertanggung jawab terhadap sarana dan prasarana termasuk sumber daya manusia dan tentu saja dengan pengembangan inovasi. Terkait dengan sarana prasarana, kami memiliki 2 gedung kembar, demikian juga untuk gedung lama yang juga ada di bawah manajemen SPS. Mahasiswa berhak menggunakan fasilitas yang ada di SPS, tapi juga berhak menggunakan fasilitas yang ada di universitas. Terkait dengan sumber daya manusia, SPS memang tidak memiliki dosen tetap, tetapi kami memiliki dosen home base dan adjunct profesor dari luar negeri yang setiap tahun datang ke Indonesia, ke Semarang untuk memberikan kuliah, pendampingan terhadap mahasiswa, demikian juga untuk mengembangkan penelitian bersama. Hasil dari kolaborasi penelitian tersebut terkaitkan dengan pengembangan inovasi yang itu sudah dipublish di beberapa jurnal internasional bereputasi, dan itu memberikan capaian indikator terhadap Sekolah Pascasarjana. Kemudian terkait di aspek manajemen, SPS juga memulai untuk menjadi leader di dalam penjaminan mutu dengan sudah tersertifikasi ISO 9001. Kemudian terkait dengan aspek keselamatan kerja, SPS juga sudah tersertifikasi 45001. Demikian juga di aspek sistem pengelolaan lingkungan sudah tersertifikasi ISO 14001. Dengan demikian, maka dengan 3 sistem penjaminan mutu ini diharapkan mahasiswa baik nasional nasional maupun internasional sudah tidak asing lagi, karena apa yang kami kembangkan di SPS ini sudah mengacu dan mengikuti apa yang terjadi di skala internasional.
The Environmental Science Study Program develops the concept of science and technology in the field of environmental sciences for an environmental sustainable development. Development must not only focus on economic growth, but also the environmental aspects. Energy Study Program. This study program was established to produce graduates who can apply science and technology in the energy field to contribute to the acceleration and development of the energy industry. Graduates of this study program are also expected to be able to provide various solutions to the energy problems in the community. Epidemiology Study Program. This study program develops an education that produces epidemiology graduates with managerial advantages through a One Health approach. The students and the lecturers perform research, publications, and intellectual works who can offer real solutions in the field of epidemiology. Information System Study Program. The Information System Study Program was established to produce scientific and professionals at national and international levels. The main focus of the study program in various activities of Tridharma higher education is developing and applying digital technology and information systems in various fields. In implementing research and service to the community, the lecturers and the postgraduate students of Diponegoro University have their hands down directly into the field to discover new findings and apply them in the community. Dissemination of research results and community service in the postgraduates of Diponegoro University is also carried out by conducting annual international seminars which are attended by various scientists from many countries in the world. Postgraduate students of Diponegoro University are facilitated with various learning needs, such as comfortable classrooms and computer laboratories for data processing. Adequate laboratory as a research support means for the lecturers and students. Convenient library with a decent book collection.
I am Professor Peter Gill, and I am Adjunct Professor in Environmental Science in the School of Postgraduate Studies at Diponegoro University. With students, we examine the changes evident from indicators preserved within the sediments of the lake. We regularly publish these outcomes and introduce them to the worldwide archive of studies on the impact of people on wetlands. At Diponegoro University, I also give lectures and seminars and work with students on their projects in environmental science.
My primary areas of specialization are in water and sediment quality, and I also deal with the restoration remediation of contaminated rivers. During the past several years, I've participated in a collaborative exchange program with Undip. During this time, we've been able to have students and faculty visit Western Carolina University, and I had the honor of visiting Undip a few years ago. And during my visit, I was able to interact with a wide variety of both students and faculty. I was able to share a workshop on sediment and water quality during that time. And then I really got to know some of the area, and from that we were able to develop some collaborative research projects that we're continuing to work on. And I believe once COVID subsides and perhaps we have a vaccine, we'll be able to expand these types of collaborative efforts in the future. During this time of globalization and kind of global environmental problems, I think these types of collaborative and global exchange programs are absolutely critical for both faculty and students to participate in. So I hope to see some of you in the future, and with that I'll stop.
My specialism is in nuclear techniques in order to date archaeological and fossil materials. I work at the Australian Nuclear Science and Technology Organisation, and my specialism is in the dating methods using those nuclear techniques. I'm really interested in the environmental history, in particularly Java. We have a lot to learn from past climate and environmental changes and how we can deal with them in the future. So if you have an interesting project, don't hesitate to contact me. I have an email address here at ANSTO, or you can ask Professor Tri Suprubawati.
Now I'm studying Master of Epidemiology in Universitas Diponegoro. I choose Undip because Undip is among the best universities in the world. And secondly, they have a good Master of Epidemiology. When I say it's a good one, because they have good laboratory settings. They also have good lecturers. They are professional, and anything you need to do a research in Undip, it's there.
I really recommend other foreign students to come in to study in Universitas Diponegoro Semarang, because it's a good place and a good environment for studying. So I say others are welcome. The language wouldn't be a barrier because you're going to learn it in a very short period of time. Thank you.
I choosing Master Epidemiology in Diponegoro University because one of the mission is conducting research based in the community service and conducting research in the field of the epidemiology that produce publication, policy recommendation, and intervention innovation.